I found out something about you, lovely Chris. Now, we know you are an engineering student, and you've done very well, but you just made the dean's list in college, right?
Yes, I did.
Terrific.
It is. It was a shock.
So you're going to be a very smart lady engineer, right?
I hope so.
And I hope right now you're going to become a much richer one. Are you ready now with the money card?
Ready.
Let's open the board and get to the money cards. Come on, Chris. Hop on up there. Chris, you won $200 in the last game. And, of course, that's yours to keep. Now we're going to give you new money to play with, and this time you're going to bet that money. We'll start you on the bottom line with $200 and give you these 3 cards. Your decision how you bet them. When you move to the second level, we add another $200 of betting money and 3 more cards. Minimum bet's $50 till you get to the top card, that big bet where you must bet at least half the money. All set?
I'm all set.
Good luck, Chris. Here's $200. As in the game, you have a choice of 2 base cards on the bottom line. When you move up to the second level, remember, you can change your base card, and you can change your base card again on the big bet. Right now, we're going to start you on the bottom with a 7. You can change that if you'd like.
I'd like to change that.
You must play this one, so I hope it's a better card for you. It is a 5. Okay, that's a little better. Chris, you've got $200 and a 5. What's your first bet?
I have to go $200 higher.
Right away, the whole
Right away.
thing. Hope you're right, or you'll lose the play on these other 2 cards. We've got the fingers crossed. $200 higher than a 5, and she's right with a king.
Yeah.
$400 and a king, Chris. Good card.
$400 lower than a king.
You know, betting it all on the 5, I had a sneaky suspicion you were going to bet it all on the king. $400 lower than a king. Get it with a 4.
Good card.
$800 and a 4, Chris.
I've got to take another chance. All 800 that it's higher than a 4.
We're with you, Chris. $800 or nothing on this level higher than a 4. No.
That's okay.
Oh, you were flirting with disaster with those 4s and 5s, but a good card, the 2 moves up here. We give you the other $200 of betting money. Chris, you're back in the game with $200, 4 cards to go. What's your bet here?
200 higher than a 2.
Again, the whole thing. $200 higher than a 2. It is a 5. Now you're back up to 400, Chris.
I'll be a little more conservative this time. 300 that it's higher.
Hold a little in reserve. $300 higher than a 5. No, it's a 3. Down to $100, and you're looking at now a great card with $100, Chris.
100 that it's higher.
Everything.
Everything.
$100 higher than a 3. It is a king.
Good card.
$200. Oh, and we move a good card up here. I know you want to play that king. With $200, you don't want to change it, do you?
No, it's got to be lower than a king.
You're going to bet it all?
Everything.
The whole thing?
Yeah.
All that money, gang, on a king. Cross the fingers. $200 lower. Come on, Chris. Let's get something out of this. Lower.
That's
yes! All right, $400. Oh! You always wind up with that one that hurts you. Chris, come on over here. But even with that, you've added another $400, and Chris, your winnings now in cold cash are $2,400.
That's great. Thank you.
We'll meet a new challenger right after this.
Alter your face the easy way. Pucker up your Sonic Slush. A whole new sour sensation from Sonic.
Nobody likes a dirty toilet brush, so get Clorox Toilet Wand. It's loaded with foaming Clorox cleaner. Unlike that nasty old brush, it doesn't just scratch its stains. No brush gets toilets cleaner. Clorox Toilet Wand System.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're about to see a trick never before done in any bathtub. My assistant, please. Thank you very much. I, the great William, will now wash myself. Watch closely. There's nothing up my sleeves. Ha-ha! Isn't that amazing? Ta-da!
Introducing Huggies Bath Mitts with Watermelon Splash Body Wash.
Now for my finale, I will rinse off. Thank you. I'll be in Vegas on the 3rd and 4th.
It's baseball season in Perfect. Here, bases and cameras are always loaded. RBI stands for Really Big Ice Cream, and the home team's record is spotless, as are their uniforms. Of course, life isn't always perfect, so there's Walgreens, open every day, many 24 hours, with everything needed to have a little fun. That's life. This is Walgreens.
Do you push the snooze alarm in the morning? Do you feel like you need a nap in the daytime? Maybe the reason people are so tired in the morning is because they're tossing and turning on an old-fashioned mattress at night. You deserve a good night's sleep, and that's just what you'll get with a Tempur-Pedic Swedish sleep system, the only mattress using the gravity-defying Tempur material originally developed by NASA and certified by the Space Foundation.
It's like you're sleeping on a cloud.
Before I had trouble sleeping through the night, and now I don't have any problems at all.
So call now and we'll rush you this free information kit that includes a video explaining all about the features of the Tempur-Pedic Swedish sleep system and a free sample of the amazing Tempur material. It will also tell you about the 20-year limited warranty and how you can try a Tempur-Pedic bed in your own bedroom free for an unheard of 4 full months.
So call now, 1-800-390-0945.
Are you ready, Chris?
I'm ready.
Then let us open the board and get to the cards. Go ahead. And Janice and Bettina, you'll load in 2 brand new decks of cards, and while they do that, we'll meet our next challenger on Card Sharks. Esther Leisha. Hello, Esther. Nice to meet you.
Thank you. Nice to meet you.
You almost bumped into the podium there.
So excited.
Good to have you here.
Yeah, thank you. Nice
You're
to be
excited?
here.
Why are you excited?
Yes. So scared and
the whole thing. Tell us about yourself, Esther.
Oh, I'm Esther Leisha.
I didn't know that.
Oh,
no.
you're kidding. Yes, I am. I work as an accounting clerk, lived in California for 10 years, and lived in Rochester for 5 years, originally from Cairo, Egypt.
You know, I recognize that Rochester accent, Esther.
You're kidding me.
Yeah. Good to have you here, Esther. Good luck in the match.
Thank you.
And each player has their own deck of 52 playing cards, shuffled and cut before we go on the air. The players cut the cards themselves. Chris, the champion, plays the upper cards, the red cards, and Esther, the challenger, the lower cards, the blue cards. Before he can begin calling high-low in the cards, you must win a high-low toss-up question, and we start always with a question to the champion. Chris, we asked 100 married men, if you had 2 wives, would you be twice as happy or twice as miserable? How many men said they would be twice as miserable?
Oh, they'd love it. They'd love every minute of it. I think only about 30 would be twice as miserable.
30 would be twice as miserable. Esther, you think it's higher or lower than that?
I don't know. Wait, we are here in America, not in Egypt. If it's Egypt, the men would be much happier, but in America, I think they'll be very miserable, so I would say lower.
You say lower?
Yeah.
Oh. Why would they be happier in Egypt?
Because if one wife is not happy, then he can go to the other. He can always have fun with someone else.
Oh, I see. Oh, so you say lower. Oh, okay.
Go to another.
If it's lower, Esther, you'll go to the board first. If not, it'll be Chris. The actual number of married men who, if they had 2 wives, would be twice as miserable is 34, not lower. Chris, very close to it. Chris, you'll start with a 5. You won the question. You have the right to change it.
I'd like to change that card,
Here's
please.
the next card off the top of your deck. You must play this one. It is a 2, a great change.
Great card. It's going to be higher.
Higher than a 2. Oh, no, another 2. It's the same card. It's not higher. That's a surprise. And Esther, you get a chance to play
Yes.
a 5. You didn't win the question. You cannot
like to
change
it, please.
No, you can't change it. You must win the question.
Okay, I'll go higher.
Higher than a 5?
Yay!
See, it worked out for you anyway. Esther, you got a jack.
I'll go lower.
Lower than a jack. Yes, with a 3. Remember, you can freeze at any time.
Love it. I'll go higher.
Higher than a 3. Yes, with a 10.
I'm gonna freeze.
You'll freeze.
Yes.
We move the freeze bar over. Can't take those cards away from you. Esther needs just 1 to win the first game of the best 2 out of 3 match. Esther, as we fill in the spaces for Chris, our man on the street went to Germany, where he asked 100 men in Dusseldorf, do you think a woman's place is in the home? How many German men said a woman's place is in the home?
I know my husband always say the woman places home after she gets out of work. So I would say the odd would be 70.
70 German men say a woman's place is in the home, Chris. Higher or lower?
I think it's a lot lower than that. I think Germany's a lot more liberal these days. It's lower.
You think they're more liberal?
It's got to be lower.
The actual number of German men who think a woman's place is in the home is 14. Very much lower, Chris. Well, We're looking at a 2. Do you want it?
It's got to be higher this time.
Well, 2 of the 2s are gone,
Still a good
Chris.
card.
Higher than a 2? Yes, with a 10.
I'm going to have to go and say the next card will be lower.
Risking that card and this
Right.
one lower than a 10. It is with that third 2.
We've seen 3 2s. The next one's got to be higher.
Higher than a 2. Yeah, the 3. Wow.
I'm going to go. It's got to be higher than
For
a
the
3.
first game in the match, higher than a 3 is with an 8. Chris wins game 1 and $100. SG got to make a comeback. That'll be coming up right after we take time out for this.
Tonight on The Amazing Race. In Korea, the last woman in the race fights for survival. Have the men bit off more than they can chew?
Are we allowed to vomit?
The Amazing Race. Tonight at 9 on GSN.
Kate and Howard had a bad car accident. Their car wasn't totaled. Their house was. They lost their home when the people they hit sued them because their car insurance policy didn't have enough liability coverage to pay what the court ordered. They even lost money they put away for college and retirement. Don't let this happen to you. Talk to an Allstate agent. They have the knowledge and experience to help you protect the things you work so hard for. You don't have to pay more to get that help. People who switch to Allstate saved an average of $338 a year.
Call 1-866-458-0800 to have an Allstate agent help you check your auto policy's liability coverage. Don't wait for your current policy to expire.
Serious protection shouldn't cost serious money. That's Allstate stand. Are you in good hands?
Couldn't stop sweating. I couldn't stop worrying.
My anxiety just got to the point it took over my life.
It took me so far out of myself that I was like in a deep hole.
What if in just a few weeks you could put an end to your fears and panicky feelings? What if in just a few weeks you could feel certain that you were going to take control of your anxiety and depression for good? What if you could cut down on or eliminate your need for medication or alcohol? What if you felt confident and unafraid and excited about life again? What about your life might be different? How many times have you looked for help? How many books have you read? Doctors have you seen? Medications have you tried? How much money, time, and effort have you wasted? Get up, get off the couch, and go to the phone and get this powerful free tape and get your life back.
Now, I'm not afraid to do things anymore.
Those tapes are as good as gold.
Call now for a free seminar tape. 1-800-611-0817. That's 611-0817.
Each year, 1 out of every 3 seniors over 65 will have a serious fall. Even with a phone in every room, the chance of reaching one of them in a fall emergency is less than 10%. But Life Alert can get you help fast, even when you cannot reach a phone.
When you have a heart attack like I did, and there's no one there, Life Alert was there for me.
Because of Life Alert, I have the ability to not feel alone, and my independence is possible because of it.
Life Alert can also be a great alternative to a retirement home.
I couldn't handle the alternative of going to a nursing home. If it wasn't for my Life Alert, that's where I'd be.
Thanks to Life Alert, you can live alone without ever being alone. And that's why I wear one.
Please call 1-800-585-5599 for free information about Life Alert. That's 1-800-585-5599, or visit us on the web at the address on your screen. Don't delay. Call us now at 1-800-585-5599.
Chris Kubar, champion, has game number 1 at $100. We'll set up for game 2. Same 2 decks of cards. If you can remember what's been played, it often helps. And I guess Chris is going to remember at least 3 deuces have been played in her deck. And the question to you, Chris. We asked 100 married men, have you ever been so disgusted with the dinner your wife served that you dumped it on the floor? How many men said they've dumped dinner on the floor?
I'm sure some of them have been disgusted, but I don't think they'll go quite that far. I would say only about 8.
8 have dumped it on the floor, Esther.
I think men are more considerate and they still appreciate their wife's work, so I would still go a little bit lower.
Even lower than that?
Yes.
Could you visualize what she must have dumped on him after he dumped the food on the floor? Well, the actual number of married men who have been so disgusted with the dinner their wife served that they dumped it on the floor is 3. It's lower, Esther. Yes. Esther Esther, your base card is an 8. You can
I'd like
change
to
it.
change it, please.
And you won the question. You can change it this time to a 10.
Oh, it's hard. I'll go lower.
Lower than a 10? Yes, with a 2.
I'll go higher.
Higher than a 2. It is a queen.
I'll go lower.
Lower than a queen. Yes, with a 5.
I'll go higher.
Trying to go all the way to tie up the match. No, not higher. And she loses all 4 cards. Oh. And Chris gets a free chance to play a king.
Good card. Lower.
Lower than a king. It is a queen.
That's still a good card. I'm going to try lower yet.
Lower than a queen. Yes, with an 8.
Freeze.
Freezing it. Chris needs 2 cards to win. We'll fill in the spaces for Esther. And the question to you, Esther. We asked 100 men a ridiculous question. If you were dancing with a beautiful woman and she said, I used to be a man, but I had a sex change operation, would you continue to dance with her? How many men said they would continue to dance with this woman who used to be a man before the sex change operation?
Are you kidding me?
No, that's what it says right there, Esther. I wouldn't kid you.
I would say 4.
4 would continue to dance with her.
I don't think they'd like it one bit, but I'm sure they'd at least have the courtesy to finish the dance out. So I'd say it's going to be higher than that.
Higher, I see.
I hope so.
Going on courtesy alone. The actual number of men who would continue dancing with a beautiful woman, but probably let them lead, even though she used to be a man, is 21. It's higher, Chris. I guess courtesy wins. Chris, you want that 8?
I've got to change that 8.
Changing the 8 to a 3.
I've seen too many 2s. The next card's going to be higher.
Higher than a 3. Yes, with a jack.
I've got to go lower.
You're going to go for it.
Take a chance,
If
yeah.
this is lower than a jack, she wins the championship for the win. No, it's a king. It's not lower. Esther is still in the match with a chance to play off the 10 and call this.
Okay. I can't change the card.
No, you
right?
can't change it.
I'll take my chance and I'll go lower.
Lower than a 10, she says. No, it's a jack. Could not advance. We'll fill in the spaces. Question 3 to you, Chris. We asked 100 women, do you think you have woman's intuition? How many women think that they do have woman's intuition?
I don't think very many. If I have tuition, it's not very good. Tuition.
You're thinking about paying the bills in college, Chris.
Right. Low. 30.
30 women think they have woman's intuition.
Was the question asked to men or women?
No, we asked 100 women. Do they think they have woman's intuition?
I think all women have woman intuition, and I will go higher.
You say higher.
Yeah.
The actual number of women who think they have woman's intuition is 83. You're right, Esther. Very much higher. Now you can change the 10 if you'd like, Esther.
I'll change it.
And
Let
we
me
make
try
a change
different
to
luck.
a 9. Ooh, not a good change in 9. Got to play that one, Esther.
I'll go higher.
Higher than a 9. No, a 4. Went against the odds and couldn't play it. Off a 3. Chris, call this.
It's got to be higher.
Higher than a 3. It is an ace.
Lower.
For the win, lower than an ace. Chris for the 9, and Chris pulls it out again. Esther, my goodness, it's been a delight meeting you.
Thank you.
You're a nice lady. We have some nice party gifts for you. Thanks for being here. Esther Leisha, thank you. Yes, Esther. Bye-bye. Chris, come on down here. Chris, you're going to play the money cards again?
Yeah.
Are you going to win this time big?
I certainly hope so.
Chris will be back to play the money cards right after this, so don't go away.
Great news. Daily consumption of certain plant extracts called phytonutrients can significantly reduce your cholesterol. But to receive these heart-healthy benefits, you'd have to consume an extra 17 ears of corn or 3 heads of lettuce every day. Luckily, now there's a simple solution from Nature Made. Nature Made Cholestoff. Cholestoff reduces cholesterol up to 24% on average in just 30 days.
After taking Cholestoff, my numbers went from 282 down to 210 in 6 months.
I could not really believe that Cholestoff worked so well. Very pleased with it.
I'm very happy, and my doctor's happy and somewhat surprised.
Get the facts. Call now for this free brochure and special coupons worth up to $5 off Cholestoff and other Nature Made health solutions. The The answer to lowering your cholesterol is in Cholestoff.
Cholestoff is available without a prescription in the vitamin aisle. Call 1-800-695-8631 or visit us online.
Homeowners need cash? You need to know about the no closing cost home equity line of credit from Countrywide Home Loans. Unlike many lenders, with Countrywide there's no application fee, no credit reporting fee, no appraisal fee, no underwriting fee, no closing costs. So you can use more of your loan to pay off credit cards and lower your bills. The no closing cost home equity line of credit from Countrywide. No one can do what Countrywide can. Apply now. Call 1-800-641-8408.
Chris Kuba, our champion, who is trying to win some money for her tuition. Will your friends ever let you forget that your tuition?
Never.
Well, listen, you've got $2,600 so far, Chris, and now you are ready.
I'm lucky this time.
That's the way to feel. Let's get to the money cards. Come on, Chris. Doggone it, let's do it. Janice and Bettina are ready. Brand new deck of cards again. They've been all shuffled, and Janice is going to deal them out here. And you know you've got 7 cards to work with, and if you can double that and double and double and get the right cards, there's over $28,000 up there, Chris. $28,800 to be exact. You tend to be a big bettor, but you got to watch it with those 7s, 8s, and 9s, right?
Right.
You all set?
All set.
Here's $200. And again, that choice of 2 base cards. On each level you can change it. We'll start with a 7, not a good card.
I'd like to change that.
All right.
Can't get worse.
Got to play this one. Let's make it a change for the better. That's a 4. Good card. $200 and a 4, Chris.
$200 higher.
Right away, Chris goes for everything.
That's a good card.
$200 higher than a 4. No. Another 4. And you bust on this level, and of course that costs you to play these other 2 cards. But you're not out of it, Chris. We move the 4 up and give you the other $200 of betting money. You're back in the game with $200. Do you want to play that 4?
I have to play that 4. And I've got some ground to make up. It's got to be higher, 200.
All right, come on. Let's double it this time. $200 higher than a 4. Yes, with a 10. $400, and you're looking at a 10. I remember you don't like 10s, Chris.
Not a very good card. I'm going to go 100 lower.
$100 lower than a 10. It is with a 7. $500, Chris, with a 7.
Not very good cards. I'm going to go 100 higher.
Let's see if we can get a big face card this time. $100 higher than a 7. It is with a 9. $600. And very importantly, when we move that 9 up, you have the right to change it now before the big bet.
I have to change the 9.
Let's make it a good change. With a big bet, you'll play... Oh, a 7. Same card on the other side. Now, Chris, you must bet at least $300. You can bet more. You have $600 and a 7.
I'm going to go 300 higher.
All right, $300. We haven't seen the face card yet. $300 higher than a 7. It is with another 9. $900. That's not bad, Chris. This time you got bad cards. You played them beautifully.
Oh, boy. I was a little more conservative.
Come on over here, Chris. And your winnings now up to $3,500.
Great, I can't believe it.
We'll be right back, right after this.
Hi, I'm Adrienne Curry here on Ball Breakers, the high-stakes pool show where they speak loudly and carry a big stick. Ball Breakers on GSN, the network for games.
Ball Breakers, Monday nights at 10 on GSN.
Okay, here's all I know. I'm Mr. Opportunity. That little beauty is a Civic, and Honda is having a clearance. So let's connect the dots. You pick the coupe, sedan, or hybrid you want. Honda offers you a great deal, and I keep my job. Hey, I may be animated, but it seems like a sweet deal to me. The 2005 Honda Clearance. Now you can lease a Civic Value Package for $159 a month for well-qualified customers at where? Yeah, your Honda dealer. I'm Mr. Opportunity. I'm back, and I'm still knocking.
No rolling luggage. That's why Geico.com is so simple. Or is it because you can chat with an associate if you need help and get a free rate quote in minutes? 15 minutes could save you 15% on car insurance. Simple as that.
I'm lost in you, in your splash of cherry. Your hint of vanilla makes me feel so very. I'm lost in Diet Cherry Vanilla Dr. Pepper.
Is your relationship in its early years, or are you old pals? Are you close friends in the great indoors, or a family in a full house? Are you living the Purina Cat-Chow way of life? Essential nutrition for each life stage or lifestyle, and access to behaviorists, nutritionists, and vets for a happy, healthy life together. Physical, emotional, complete. That's the Purina Cat-Chow way of life. To help cats 7 and older stay healthy and active, feed them Purina Cat-Chow Vitality Formula for an active way of life.
I saw Gene again yesterday. It was good.
How are you and Alex doing? He shows up every day right on time.
Richard, Alex, Chuck, the men from GSN. Weekdays from 9 to 3, only on GSN.
We've stacked the deck with another episode of Card Sharks coming up next. Then catch Blockbusters and Hollywood Squares, only on GSN.
Back with our champion. You should see all the running around that was going along here. Everyone cutting cards and getting ready for the next match. Your cards all cut and ready?
Yeah.
Okay, let us deal out 2 brand new decks of cards, and we'll meet the gentleman who's been frantically cutting his cards, our challenger, Bern Klopfer. Hello, Bern. Welcome. Nice to have you here. How do the cards feel to you?
Oh, I feel lucky today.
Why don't you tell us about yourself, sir?
I'm an airline pilot from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. I have 2 children. I was born in Germany, and I'm married to a jet pilot. My wife's a pilot also.
You're a pilot? You live in Fort Lauderdale?
That's right.
Do you know a pilot down there in Fort Lauderdale by the name of Jim Campbell? No?
No, I don't know.
Oh, he's a pilot too. That's my brother-in-law. I'm just say hello to the family while you're down
I'll
there.
look for him.
Good to have you here, Bern. Good luck in the match.
you.
You'll play the lower cards, the blue cards. Chris, the champion, the upper cards, the red cards. Chris, we asked 100 women. When you get behind the wheel of your car, which do you do first? Start the engine or look at yourself in the mirror? How many women said the first thing they do is look at themselves in the mirror?
I hope the rest of them aren't like me, because I look at myself in the mirror. But I think they start their engine first. You asked how many start their engine first?
No, we said how many look at themselves in the mirror
Okay,
first?
I only think it's about 20.
20. You figure you're in the minority, huh?
I hope so.
Higher or lower, Bern?
Never having been a woman, I'll say...
Well, now, see, the last question, Bern, we can't...
I'll say it's lower.
You say lower? Even lower than that?
Lower.
Gee, got a lot of agreement. The actual number of women who said the first thing they do when they get in the car is look at themselves in the mirror is 14. It's lower, Bern. Wow. And your base card, Bern, is a 9. Do you want it?
I would like to change that.
Changing the 9 to an 8. Ooh, not a good change. Got to play it.
I'll say it's higher.
Higher than an 8. No, it's a 7. It's lower. Chris, a free chance for you to play an 8.
Oh, great. Lower than an 8.
Lower than an ace. It is a queen.
I've got to go lower still.
Lower than a queen. No, another ace. Could not advance. Both players need 4 cards, and I need to tell you right now we've run out of time. Thank you so much for joining us. I do hope you'll come back and join us next time, because without you, you're nothing. Nothing? We're nothing? I'll be all right, friends. Let me just take a day's rest. We'll see you tomorrow on Card Sharks. Bye-bye.